Hello, everyone. I wanted to give you an overview of today's assignment. So, based on the story that we read, you are going to create a newspaper headline that explains one of the major scenes in the selection that you just read. So, I found this template and it is totally editable, which means that once you click on a certain part, you can change things. So, for instance, if you want to change the newspaper title from the fake news to whatever title you want to call this newspaper, you can. But you don't have to change it. You definitely don't have to change this part here because that's just basically the little motto that the paper has. Right here is where you're going to write your headline. This is that catchy thing that breaking news is not the headline. The title of your headline is going to be whatever is going to be that main scene, but it should grab your reader's attention. Right here where it says byline title, this is that second title that kind of goes into a little bit of a detail without telling everything. Now, of course, right here you do see text. Of course, it is not in English. So what you would need to do is you highlight that text and then that's where you'll start, and you could delete that box where you could start writing. And as you write, that text box should get bigger or get longer, but it will not change the size of the font of the thing. So please do not change the font size, do not change the color, just keep it at the same thing because you're only going to need one page of this. So that's why you need to make sure that your writing is precise. You also have the rest of this box to finish up whatever you need to say. Right here is where you're going to write a caption for the picture. This is why there's this square here, and it's just a replace image. So once you click on that, it will ask you to do a couple of things. It may say upload from the computer, which means this is a picture that you saved that relates back to the selection or that scene that will be used in that, and you have to save it to your computer. Search the web is where you can click it, and of course you can search through Google Images. Also, we have GIFs or GIFs depending on how you want to pronounce it. So make sure that when you're selecting that, it does relate back to the selection. Don't just put a random one there because that is not the purpose of putting that. Do you have to use a GIF? No. You can use a regular clip art. You can use a regular clip art, black and white, or in color, as long as it relates back to the original selection. So some final thoughts on this. Please, please, please make sure that before you turn it in, that you have read over it, you have looked for common errors or anything. Make sure punctuation is there because, of course, if you are a newspaper writer or reporter, people read this and they will know that you did not take time to read through everything. So take the time to read through everything, proofread what you read, so that way by the time it gets to me and you click turn in, you're not just giving me just like your rough draft. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I will be able to answer them as quickly as possible. Take care.